the most loved and respected actor of yesteryears of India, Dilip Kumar, passed away. Many people felt the pain. Yes. Those who were in the 80s and 90s or 70s, they know it. Who created a kind of a charm, a medicine for many of the poorest of the poor or the middle class, watching these actors trying to take on the villains, thinking today or tomorrow, yes, what you couldn't do it, somebody else will do it, and our pain can be lessened. Yeah, we will get some kind of a good governance, a good judgment from the public. Hence, when Dilip Kumar was acting, people, I think, had a medicinal value on it. Rest in peace, dear Dilip Kumar. Dilip Kumar, born Muhammad Yusuf Khan, born 11th December 1922 in Peshawar in Pakistan, just died on 7th July 2021 in Mumbai. Was an Indian actor and film producer, best known for his work in Hindi cinema, referred to as the Tragedy King and the first Khan. He has been credited with bringing a distinct form of method acting technique to cinema. Kumar held the record for most wins for the Filmfare Award for Best Actor, which was later equaled by Shah Rukh Khan, and was also the inaugural recipient of the award. Dilip Kumar, Muhammad Yusuf Khan, popularly known as Dilip Kumar, said, "If you allow fame to get the better of you, you become a nuisance, a public nuisance, a nuisance as a friend, as a member of the family, a nuisance to yourself." Yes. This is what happened to the head of the family. This is what happened to the good friend who suddenly becomes a counselor. This is what happens to the person whom you thought will be a guide and will destroy the bad and made him an MLA, an MP. And then when they become a minister, sometimes it's very difficult even to get through. Yes. I and my school was a witness to all this. Yes, they come, they take your blessings. They were very, very close to the children. Once they become a counselor, it's very difficult even to get a smile from their face. Yes, I remember one MLA when he became a minister. Yes, otherwise we used to walk in front of our school and walk inside, have a coffee, chit-chat with children. When he became a minister, we invited him just to felicitate him several times. Not even once he came, not even once. Couldn't get him through. The fame is like a disease which penetrates deep inside and destroys the people. And they do not last long. Yes. Even chairmen also. I have felt some chairmen, they are just ordinary good workers. When they become chairmen of some public sectors, when they find it very difficult to respond back. If you allow fame to get the better of you, the fame is like a disease. Yes, a disease which, when a disease enters the house, what do? You rush up to the doctor to get it out. If a robber enters the house, what do? You all fight to throw him out. Yes, at any cost. Fame is like that. It's a different matter which disconnects you from the reality, and it disconnects you from your foundation. And to disconnect you, the people, the chamchagiris around you will keep on pushing you upper and upper, telling, "Sir, don't keep your feet down. We will carry you. We will carry you." That is the time you have to be very careful. You have to be rooted deep down into your foundation. You should allow your samskriti, your people, to keep on pulling the strings, and you, like a kite, will be flying higher and higher. But if you disconnect the string, the kite will fall into somebody else's terrace and you will not be known. In our school, I keep telling the children, look, don't, because you are on the top and I am pulling the string, don't spit on me from the top. Means don't break the rules. Follow the rules. Try to love the institution which has given you all the facilities. Try to be loving and more respectful. The samskriti, follow the samskriti, because you have to be loving the people who have brought money, hard labor money, and shared with us. Just because you got a better opportunity sitting on the top, don't start spitting on us. Because if the string is disconnected, you might fly a little. The wind might take you a little further up, but then you are gone. The kite will fall somebody else's terrace and you are not known. This is what everybody should understand. If you allow fame to get the better of you, once you get a better job, you do not even want to turn back to look into your family also. You wanted to put their father and mother who have worked throughout the life to make you a good person, and then you wanted them to go to the old age home. You want to threaten them and take their property. I do not know. All those are a kind of a disease. The same that happened to the head of the family also. The moment he becomes the head of the family, when everybody says namaste, the fame enters his head. It's like a disease who enters the head, and he thinks he is not a human being, but something much bigger. No. Our Indian Samskriti teaches, when somebody falls on your feet, you have to make sure, then you have to work very hard to make sure you have got one more person to take care. You have to work hard for that person to make him put in a better position. He did not fall on your feet just because you are like a king. He has surrendered. He has given you an opportunity. Like Napoleon said, give me 4 people who listens to me and I will rule the whole world. He's telling, I've surrendered, now use me, use my talent. And such is the power, and you cannot sit on the top. You have to come down from your chair and work harder than anybody else. Hence most of the Swamijis and Gurujis and the top politicians and the top actors all became a nobody. Even if they still hold on to the fame, in the real, right in the house, nobody looks at them. They are worse than a dog. You can become much better as long you understand all those what you got it is only to share and to go deeper into the public, to understand, to coordinate. Such was the power of Dilip Kumar. He understood and he said, if you allow fame to get the better of you, you become nuisance, a public nuisance. Not only you become yourself nuisance, you become diseased. A public nuisance means you are not even looking at the public to share it, and that becomes a nuisance. A nuisance as a friend, you do not even respect a friend, you do not even accept a friend, you do not even help a friend, absorb the friend, even try to be conscious of a friend. As a member of the family, you destroy the family, but not even sitting with the family. A nuisance to yourself and then destruction. That is what happened to joint family and family tree. Please try to drop it for God's sake and try to melt it. Dilip Kumar said, if you allow fame to get the better of you, you become nuisance, a public nuisance. A nuisance is a friend, as a member of the family, a nuisance to yourself.